networking will thrive in the future because people nowadays are different. A lot of people are enterprising. A lot of people would want to become the boss of their own. Unlike before, traditionally speaking, like in times, during the times of my parents probably, the traditional ones would be just, go to school, get good grades, and go look for a good job. Now, people would want to be a business owners, people would want to become their own boss. So it's different nowadays. And of course, you have to have a deep knowledge about yourself. You have to know yourself. Okay? Attitudes and belief, concept of self-image, concept of self-ideal, and concept of self-esteem. I'm telling you, if you want to become a successful distributor, you have to have a high self-esteem. You have to have a confidence in yourself. High confidence about yourself. So let's talk about that. How do you improve your self-image? Okay? Number 1, accept compliments and say thank you. You improve your self-image by saying that, by telling that. When people tell you, oh, you're so pretty, thank you. Do not say, oh, you're so pretty. No, it took you an hour putting all those things in your face, and when people give you compliments, are you with me? Yes. When people say you're good, you tell thank you. You look them in the eye and you say thank you. When people congratulate you, thank you. When people tell you, good job, job well done, you say, thank you. Compliment. Well, if you say thank you, and people say compliment to you, give it back as well. Learn to say compliment also. Okay? Learn to say, if they're beautiful, then tell them they're beautiful. Don't tell them like, her eyebrows are not symmetrical. She's supposed to have good eyes, but you're saying, she has morning glory. Alam niyo yung morning glory? Muta. Praise yourself. Praising yourself is different from being conceited. Praise yourself like, I think I did good today. I think I was able to do good in terms of closing that 7 heads earlier. I think I did a good job because my boss just thanked me. So say wonderful things about yourself. Praise yourself. For example, you run for 1 minute. Praise yourself. I run for 1 minute. Maybe that's 2 calories already. Instead of not running, okay, or losing any calories at all. Always speak well of yourself. Say affirmative words like, I'm good, okay, I can do this, I'm positive, I'm capable, I'm healthy. Okay. Do not say disempowering words. You know, one of the best ways to kill a negative attitude is when they are still starting in your mind, because that is where they are weakest. That is where they are the weakest. So, when a young negative attitude pops up out of your mind, or your self-dialogue is negative, always say these 3 powerful words. Stop, delete, cancel. Okay? Because most of our self-dialogues are negative, so you just cut them off. How do you cut them off? Stop, delete, cancel. They will be gone. Or you cannot, even if you say it in your mind, silently. You don't need to say it loudly. Because you're gonna appear like a freak. Like you're inside the train and you say, stop, cancel. Separate your behavior from yourself. So don't be too hard on yourself. If you commit mistakes, then move on. Don't tell yourself, I hate myself. I cannot forgive myself. I forgot. One of the limiting beliefs we have is these words. I am getting old. When you forget your ballpen or wallet, I'm really getting old. It's big. So remember that age is just a number. Well, you know what? When I was a lot younger, I couldn't understand that why people say, why age is just a number. When I reached 30 last year, I understood. Self-image, treat your body well. Because sometimes our confidence comes from our physical attributes. So help yourself to also have that kind of self-image. Let people know how you expect to be treated. If you want respect, well, you have to give respect. If you want to be, if you're on time, if you're prompt, then you have to show people that, you value time. Because coming on time is, coming on time means giving respect to other people's time. Do you know that? Yes. That when you come on time, it's not about you. It's about, other people. Okay? So, stop that mentality of Filipino time. Get around with good people. The law of association. You associate yourselves with good people. Read books that will give you inspiration. I told you last time, your life will depend on the books that you read, the people you associate yourselves with, the movies that you watch 5 years from now. Okay? Always picture in your mind how you want, not how you are. So advance yourself in advance. You will then necessarily gravitate toward your dominant thought. Picture yourself. Like if you want to be, you're 200 pounds now and you want to be 150 pounds, always picture yourself in 150 pounds. If you want to become a successful distributor, always see yourself in advance, like talking in front of a lot of people, because those people are your dominant. Do not picture yourself like you're always alone, because your mind will eventually gravitate towards that reality. Okay. 7 universal laws of selling. This is simple. Law of cause and effect. If something happens, then something costs it. If you got a pay-in, because you presented. That's it. If you have a prospect, because you've invited someone. If someone showed up, because you did something. Do not expect that, I have no pay-in. Did you do something? Nothing. You're crazy. Are you with me? Yes. Law of compensation, you get what you put in terms of effort. Okay? So do not complain if you're not pouring everything that you've got. You have to give your 100%. Law of control. You feel good if you are in control of your life. So take charge. It feels better if you are in control. Are you with me? Yes. It feels good that when you're in the steering wheel, instead of just being the passenger. Law of belief. Whatever you believe becomes your reality. Belief can change how you perceive reality. Because the universe will follow not your reality, but how you believe things. That's why I told you earlier. You don't get what you deserve. You get what you believe you deserve. Law of concentration. Whatever you dwell upon grows. So by law of focus, where your focus, wherever you put your focus, guess what? Energy flows. Energy flows. Law of attraction, whatever you imagine, you can create. So always imagine, always visualize exciting results. See yourself as a successful distributor. See yourself as a Diamond Global Ambassador. See exciting results in advance. Believe by knowing you have already arrived. Again, I will repeat. Believe by knowing you have already arrived. Start by believing in yourself that you've already arrived. In your mind, it's already done. We're just working for it. Okay? Law of correspondence, your outer world, whatever is happening to you, outer world, is a reflection of your inner world. Your outer world is what? Your health, your relationship, your financial status, your wallet. That's your outer world. To change the fruits, change the roots. What's the root? The inner world. What is your inner world? Your mind. Your attitude. your emotions, your feelings. Your feelings. So I'm telling you, one very important secret. Happiness drives everything in this world. Trust me. So make sure you're happy in Egnr Global. Yes. Even if it's hard, happiness drives you. Even if it's hard being here in a foreign land, happiness drives you because you get satisfaction by sending money back to your family. Are you with me? Yes. So happiness drives everything practically. So make sure that when you're in Egnr Global, even if your prospects are not showing up, you're not yet making tangible income and all, you should be happy. You wake up every day and you say to yourself, well, I'm blessed. I'm thankful because I'm in Egnr Global. I've got Egnr Global. Do not wake up and say, no, I will go to the office of Egnr again. I will recruit again. Okay? So, these are the laws of selling, but as a network marketer, we have the 8th law. And that law is the law of numbers. Nothing beats numbers. Nothing beats numbers. So, those of you who are doing online here, how many of you are doing the online marketing here? Okay, let me show you this. Online. Nothing beats numbers. Now, let me ask you, in terms of presentation, which is longer, online or offline? Offline. Which is longer? Offline. Which is shorter? Online. Because in online, you already have this template. Yes. You already have this script where you just, copy paste and copy paste. Maximum minute in terms of presentation. When your prospects are not that, inquisitive, they don't ask a lot of questions and all, just merely presentation. How many minutes would you normally present the business?
3.
Probably 10. Maximum. Are you with me? Yes. Okay. 10 minutes per prospect. Now, to those who are doing this online, do you think, how many hours do you normally do the business by online marketing? Per day? Because you're tired from work and all, probably before you sleep, you do some online and all. On the average, those of you doing the online marketing, how many of you,
3.
okay, or how many hours do you normally do your online business before you, sleep? Normally?
3.
2, 3. So, let's say 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours per day. Now, 10 minutes maximum presentation per prospect. Which means, in 60 minutes, how many prospects you should have talked to? 6. In 2 hours, how many prospects
12.
should have talked to? 12. Should have talked to 12 prospects per day. And if you are doing the business part-time, every day at least 2 hours for 30 days, you must have talked to at least 360 prospects per month. Let's say you're lazy. Let's just half everything. From 360, you talk to 180 per month. Don't tell me 180 people, not even a single pay-in you will get. Let's say you're super lazy. You just presented to 90 people in 1 month. Again, this is average, 360. 180 is lazy. 90, super lazy. Don't tell me you will never get a pay-in out of 90 people in 1 month. This is just a numbers game. Normally, you don't get enough pay-in because you don't present. Or you just present one person every day. One person every day is just 30 people every month. Are you with me?
Yes.
So increase the numbers of presentation, you increase the probability of paying. That's the law of numbers. Are you with me?
Yes.
Okay, are you learning?
Yes.
Okay, next. Scales. Well, I don't have to, do this one by one. I just want you to say this or take a picture of the areas that you need to improve. As a network marketer, you have to really be good in these areas, skills. Okay? Again, I said last night, your income will be based upon your skills. Okay? Same way with your work. You're being paid based on your skills. The highly skilled you are, the better pay you get. Are you with me?
Yes.
That's why if you work for a visa in the US, like highly skilled workers, they have a special visa for that. And they get paid a lot being highly skilled people. Okay? Habits, you have to be good in goal setting, be able to manage your time well, organize yourself. Okay? You must have GMRC. Everything we learn, everything that is important in life, we learned actually in kindergarten. I will repeat. Everything important in life, we actually learned in kindergarten. When you were in kindergarten, what did the teacher say? Okay? What did the teacher say? Do not hurt your schoolmate. Do not hurt your classmate. When you try to, get a toy, put them back. Something like that.